Okay, we are 5 minutes away from a Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase and an Indie World. I don't know what will play first, like in the title it's Indie World first, in the thumbnail thing it's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase first, but obviously it's probably going to be second, right? Like first you watch the indies, then you watch what our partners are cooking up, even though indies can also be partners and stuff like that, you know, it doesn't really matter. What matters is what people expect. I have no expectations, if I may be honest. If you don't expect anything, you can't be disappointed. I don't even like Hollow Knight, so I mean, Silksong does look more fun to play, so maybe I will become a fan. So if they get shown, people can finally shut up about it. You know, I would be happy about them. Like, that sounds like I'm mean to the Hollow Knight fans out there, but it would make them happy, so that's a good thing. Then, you know, I think one thing we can expect is, it's not really a leak, but recently I saw like a thread on a forum that goes like, whoa, My Sims was listed for Switch on retailers, and those were always kind of games I wanted to play and even make a video about on my main channel, like what happened to the My Sims video games, even though I'm pretty sure there's probably videos about that already. And I scrapped the idea, and since those were listed, we could probably see those here, so it probably will show up. And if I have to pick one thing that will surely show up, it's gonna be My Sims. But aside from that, I don't expect anything. You know, I guess, you know, we maybe will still get a normal Direct next month, like it was always in September. Maybe it won't, maybe it will, you know. The thing is, I don't really care about the success of the Switch, like in a news kind of way. I don't care when they announce it, I don't care how they announce it. It will come out when it comes out to me. Like, if I know it comes out in 7 months, nothing will change. If I know it comes out in 3 months, nothing changes. Obviously, it would be nice to know when to put my money into my bank account and not to spend it on things I don't need, which a Switch 2 would also be, but you know, I don't really care about when something gets announced, to be quite honest. I just know, I mean, we all know it exists, and you know, maybe they're gonna be like, hey, we get that stuff out of the way, and the next month we try to announce it, even though last time the NX, you know, remember the days of the NX, and it was announced like October with a little trailer, and there was a presentation. I don't know if they're gonna do it like that here too. Like, I don't know if Nintendo would make a presentation for the Switch 2, like they did for the first Switch. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, but it feels like Nintendo could just announce it and people would be there. But obviously even Apple does like keynotes and things like that, so I guess we would expect like a big show for the Switch 2. But obviously we first have to see what Nintendo is maybe still cooking, because we don't know when it releases. And that's then, you can't really plan it, you know, like if the Switch 2 will still survive, there will be Nintendo Direct in September maybe. You know, there has to be one. Like, they still want to show off the new Zelda game, like Echoes of Wisdom. Maybe another trailer for Metroid Prime 4, even though it would feel a little bit like that game is still 2025. Like, a new trailer is always a nice thing to look at, but would it be needed in Nintendo's eyes? I guess they would probably think about it like that and go, we don't have to show them that thing again. And yeah, I would think if Nintendo really delays the launch of the Switch 2 till like the half of next year, they still need something else, you know? So, you know, I guess we will also get a normal Direct in September. But maybe the thing is, with a partner showcase, you never know what you can get. Like, you either get ports or you get maybe a new original game for the Switch. But we will have to see what it is going to be this time. You know, I do think they're going to be maybe a little bit heavy on the... I hope it's not a premiere, so it will immediately play and not do the stupid 2-minute countdown again. And yeah, I just think I don't expect anything, so I can only be surprised if they decide to go, wow, look at that, we have something amazing from our partners. But, you know, My Sims, that's my lock-in. Okay, Persona 6, Silksong is cancelled, Chess 2, Tomodachi Live. But the thing is, I always think, obviously, these people are trolling when they write something like Tomodachi Live. Like, obviously, that's a first-party game. Like, they're trolling. Like, no one actually goes to the Twitch chat or YouTube chat and then goes like, wow. Why is it not starting? Hello? You should be... Oh, mature? Oh, my lord. We're gonna get nightmares tonight.
And Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase.
Wow! Back to back.
Here's the
The,
Indie World
the
Showcase.
two-timer. And yeah, the thing is, you know, seeing indies is always a nice thing. Except if I already knew the indies when I played them on TV. Played them on Steam. Why did I say TV? And it's a light bulb. I know what a light bulb is. Oh, that's the intro of the show. I was like, oh, a light bulb game.
And welcome to Indie World. I'm
Hello.
Amber.
Hi, Amber. Hey, Andrew.
With more indie games
The thing is, they sound too happy to me. You know, they're way too happy. I don't like that. They should sound depressed. They should be like, wow, we are back here
Here's the deal.
within another indie world, and yeah, there will be games. Not the black hole. Balatro.
I hate portals.
Or is it The Witcher? I have never played Balatro because I'm not into card games. Because, well, I mean, maybe it is a card game, but it's and Vampire Survivors. Wow. But yeah, you know, I mean, that's kind of neat, I guess. Even though, I mean, the cards probably have like different stats and everything. Like, I don't know how Balatro be. Dave the Diver. The thing is, isn't Dave the Diver doing like tons of things with other games too? Like, they had like a Nikki, a Mogos, and yeah, Dave the Diver had like a thing with Nikki, the gacha game with the big fat anime girl asses. They should show that in Nintendo Direct. Like, hey, Nikki or Nika is coming to Nintendo Switch. Friends of Jimbo. Can I be Jimbo's friend? I want to be his friend.
Hola, som Novedad
Hola.
Studio, l'equip darrere de Gris i ara el pròxim
Oh,
joc
Gris.
de
I mean, they showed a
joc
trailer for
de
that in the
novetat,
Direct.
on els
Or-
jugadors es sumeixen a l'hotel de l'Alba.
Was it in the
Estarà
Direct
al
last
costat
time?
d'una petita lloba
I think it
anomenada
was.
Neva.
Because I saw the trailer. The thing is, Gris is a nice looking game, but it's not a game that could maybe make me bind myself to my console and play it. I know, maybe this will be different. Maybe this time they have great art and fun gameplay to keep me hooked on it. Which would be nice, you know? I like looking at nice things and I like playing nice things. But you know, not every game has to be for everyone in a way. You know, like, people liked it, some people didn't. I like ice cream, some people don't. Food metaphor quota reached. Yeah, this one already looked a little bit more engaging than Gris. But I wouldn't really expect the game to be like super duper hard or something like that. No. Wow, that's a big mask thing. And a big deer. And another deer. I love deers. Like, they're cute and kind of underrated animals. But yeah, you know, for people who like it, they will like it. For people who don't, they don't. The one thing I would love to see is the new trailer. I mean, we recently got a new trailer for the other game from the Crosscode developers. Like, they need the hype. Crosscode is one of the best games ever made.
in this surreal RPG,
This kind of looks cute. Like, I forgot the name of it. Like,
received a promotion.
something with Terror Break.
To celebrate,
But yeah, you know,
a mysterious
if that shows up, that would be also nice. Like, they recently did a new trailer.
and Moth and his fellow
And
boxers
Crosscode is a success, I think, but it deserves to be an even more bigger success. So I hope it's not a sequel, but the next game from the developers will be like wow, wow, wow,
Each with a
which
story that's
the game already was.
mom.
This one kind of reminds me of Psycho Hippie or Psycho Yuppie in a bit, like where you work in an office and you hate your job.
Your
But this
choices
looks like
influence how the story progresses.
this looks like an insect for. Looks like a little bit of an Earthbound Quirky inspired.
What happens?
You know, this looks good. I like that. I like this one.
Hey guys, we're AJ and Dio from Tokyo Productions in Indonesia. We're part of Coffee Talk team.
A coffee talk. I sometimes see this up on Steam, I think, and it's like Valhalla.
Episode 2.
But the thing is, the sad thing is, it doesn't really speak to me. in an art style sense from the characters. Like I have seen some character designs and I'm like, it doesn't speak to me. You know, in Valhalla you had so many great character designs, and you know, I just think it's very important that you want to talk to the people.
Today,
Not saying that I don't want to talk to ugly people, but you know, if you like to look at the people, you would enjoy it more. I don't know anything about the writing of Coffee Talk, which is another important part of it, because you're talking to characters and you make them coffee, most likely here. But in Valhalla, you know, every character, even if they're an asshole, it's just really fun to talk to.
Coffee Talk fans. Coffee Talk Tokyo.
So maybe, you know, this time, let's see if the character designs speak to me. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. So show me some characters. And the Pixar in general, isn't that, you know, it hits you with an amateur feeling, which isn't bad, but there's a kappa. And a woman who is called Blue because she has blue hair. I love to be blue, dabba deeba do die. And we have Erica. The thing is, that's too much color. Like, I don't know. Like, it feels like sometimes character designs are overly over-designed. Like, look at the person on the left. Like, so many colors. Even the blue has so many colors. Like, that doesn't speak to me. It doesn't make me think like, wow. Like, why is their hair red, yellow, blue? Like, Kenji, you know, he looks like a cool couple. You know, that guy is a good design in my eye. He looks striking in a way that doesn't seem to be over-designed. But the other characters all had like 500 colors on them, and it doesn't feel cohesive at all. Like, I'm not a character designer, but I'm a consumer of character designs because I play what I like to play. And these designs did not speak to me. Actually, I just think I found my favorite design because I can really relate to Henry. But again, that was also a design that just makes you think, haha, look how weird he looks, hee. It's not a design with substance behind it. It's just like, oh, we make a fat guy look like an otaku.
Discover a miniature clockwork
Sea
world
of Stars
and the stars
DLC.
close of the Watchmaker DLC.
I played like 5 hours of Sea of Stars and it bored me afterwards. Sorry.
Valir and Zale will have to play by new rules to
Like, it's not a bad game, but it just,
Carnival.
again, a character problem. Like, the characters didn't make me feel like I want to see the story. The combat system was fun, but it can't really, you know, it didn't really make me continue. Maybe one day I will return,
A malevolent spectacle
but
awaits when this free DLC for Sea
oh,
of
free.
Stars launches on Nintendo Switch next spring.
But you know, Shrek.
Sorry, Amber.
Oh, Power
Like
Wash
onions,
Simulator.
this swamp has layers of dirt
The
that
thing is, I wonder how many people are playing this on the Switch. Like, I don't wanna, I'm not a graphical whore, but if I look at the background here, it does, it looks like, I mean, this looks kind of sick. Like, this looks like a CGI render. Like, that looked kind of, like, look at, I don't want to be a hater, but if you only have a Switch, okay, fine. If the game runs at a stable frame rate, okay. But, I mean, at least they're not lying, you know? At least they're not showing the PlayStation 4 version or something. And, you know, you look at it and you think, well, you know, it works at least, I hope. I like the cat that you can't see because I'm in front of it, but we'll have to bend over more. Yeah, there's the catty cat. I mean, there's also a cat in the middle. That is way more important. But they can't buy my sympathy just because they're adding a cat, you know? Like, if your game looks bad, I would say it looks bad. Even if you have a cat.
Please enjoy the first ever trailer for our strange little game.
Okay, I will be the judge of that. Okay. Oh, Annapurna, they publish some good stuff, you know? Like, if they are the publisher, you know that most of the time, I mean, it has the animal well kind of pixel filter look on it. Which in my opinion, I don't really like that kind of filter. Looks like a twin stick shooter kinda. Or it's a roguelike too. I mean, it looks interesting. It doesn't really make me think like, wow, I need to buy this. But it looks interesting. No, it looks cute. It looks okay. Even though, you know, I don't know if it's a twin stick shooter. Like maybe you can only shoot in front of you without, you know, using the second stick. Frogger! But yeah, you know, it looks like a game I would check. Oh, in 3D too. I mean, you can see there's passion in this game. I would check. I mean, I don't know if I would buy it at release. It depends on the price and everything. But this looks like a game that I would. Well, it's like a reference to Totoro, the bus, My Neighbor Totoro. That looks cool.
They say home is where the heart is.
I don't have a heart.
Especially true for this next game.
They should turn this game into Hello Neighbor.
And even concepts turn into eligible love interests.
And then you...
Everything. A game in which you can, in fact, date pretty much everything.
With 100 dateable characters.
I mean, wasn't there a game like this, like Boyfriend Dungeon, where you could date your swords?
Madly in love with Fabrizio the cabinet. Become besties with Shelly the shelf. Or come to despise Doug.
Dream? I didn't know it was built like that. But, I don't know.
I think I'll pass on Doug. Can I fall in love with a lamp?
You can already see by that dialogue what kind of game it is. Like, it's trying too hard to be quirky. You can already see it's trying too hard to be like, haha, I'm so quirky, look, you can date yourself. And with the dialogue, oh, existential crisis. You know, it just feels like it's really not what I enjoy from a dialogue standpoint. But maybe it depends on the character. Like, out of 100 characters, there must be at least like 2 or 3 or 4 characters that would be fun to date.
Hi, I'm Sienna.
Peglin.
I'm Peglin.
And I'm Dylan.
I tried this out on Steam and I refunded it. I love breakout games because it's like Peggle, and obviously Peggle is a little bit like Breakout, even though it's like the other way around. And it wasn't really fun for long. Like, Peglin didn't really make me stay with it for a long time, and that's why we founded it. I didn't refound many games, but it felt very unfinished. But maybe, you know, they added a lot of stuff to it. But it still looks exactly like it did on Steam.
In this roguelike pachinko-inspired RPG,
Are they not allowed to say Peggle?
and hit pegs to deal damage in turn-based battles.
I mean, for people who like Peggle or like a Peggle kind of aspect, for $5 on a sale, I would recommend it. But maybe it has changed. You know, maybe now I could play it again and really think like, wow, they changed so much. Now it's fun. Like, it's not a bad game. It just felt kind of uninspired after a bit. And you know, if a game already feels uninspired after 2 hours or before 2 hours, it's a little bit like,
You can create some spectacular combos.
Relics will radically change your game too.
Wow, training weight. I love to live 200 pounds. I love bombs.
Each run presents new opportunities for possible combinations.
But yeah.
Teach those dragons a lesson.
What about Peggle though? Put Peggle on the Switch.
As a timed console exclusive
Wow.
later today.
No. Wobbly Island. Hello, Nintendo players. The thing is, why wouldn't I just play Roblox? Like, isn't this basically Roblox in a way? Oh, obviously offline probably. Maybe it probably has multiplayer. I mean, it's like, is this? I mean, it does look like a Gang Beast kind of style controlled single player game, and I do kind of, I do kind of think I like this. Wobbly Love. I'm gonna check it out on Steam. Pico Park.
Follow my lead and watch out for the caterpillar.
The thing is, I don't have enough friends to play this with, but I love to watch people play this. If it's the right combination of people.
Oops. Let's
Like, you
try
know,
this
you
again.
can watch this
Scoot,
with some people,
scoot.
and then you start to think, wow, this is fucking stupid. You know, for games like this, you need to find the right people
I'm going in.
to watch it. Like, I wouldn't watch these two play this.
And jump.
Got it.
Yay.
But, you know,
We make a great team. Now let's try it with 8 players.
I wonder if it has, like, new
Oh boy.
levels.
See, cooperation is key in this puzzle platformer.
It's a whole...
8 players need to work
It's
together
Pico Park
to
2.
navigate
I kind of thought it's gonna be Pico Park 1 port, but...
ledges and other obstacles.
Damn.
Use strategic
I will-
stacking, coordinated movement, and
I'm
puzzle
gonna
solving.
look forward to my favorite group of people playing this
There are more
then.
than 60 levels, and each one can be completed no matter how many players you have on your side.
Think it'll be a walk in the park? Think again. Even greater challenges
Don't
await
press.
in dark mode, where your skills and your friendships
It's like Kaizo Pico Park.
ultimate test.
Get ready for multiplayer mischief.
Oh,
when Pico
this
Park
is gonna
2
be
jumps
funny.
on Nintendo
Later to...
Switch. It's a timed console exclusive. Later
Okay,
today.
I will have to donate $50 to my favorite streamers to tell them, hey, Pico Park 2 is out, we have to play this.
The Nintendo Switch
And then they will ignore the donation, and I can donate another $10 to say them, hey, you missed my $50 donation. And hopefully then they will see it. Even though I would kind of hope they have it on Steam. Like, I don't know if everyone has a Switch, so I hope it's also on Steam. Europa. Yeah, where's the game called America? You know, Americans, what happened? Where's your game? I don't see your continent having a game. Another point for Europeans like me. Oh, I saw this game on Steam. Mostly because the main character is a cute cat girl and you collect like food and you cook the food. Like it gets recommended to me on Steam all the time. On your tail? I will not become a fairy. Nope. Because I'm already M1. Medals like tactics. Show me Fio. Even though I already saw it in this style. Because, well, this was like announced a couple of years ago almost already. The Plucky Squire. Thing is, I'm a bit afraid of the Switch performance of that game. Like, that's a game I would probably want to play on Steam.
Okay, that's all for today's show. Hey, where'd you get that pizza?
I found it in that tower over there.
Pizza.
What tower?
Pizza Tower on the Switch. It seems kind of weird that this wasn't already on the Switch. I played through this on Steam. Great game. The thing is, I only played through it casually. And it's the kind of game that is even more fun if you actually learn the levels and get the S ranks on every level. Like, if you're that kind of person... And the thing is, I would recommend it to casual players. And for obviously the people who love to get S ranks in this game. Everyone who wanted to have a new Wario game already got this game anyways. But maybe they will double dip. Or maybe people were waiting for a console release. But yeah, great game. Stupid Red. I love Stupid Red. Even though there's Stupid Red, I think that wasn't Stupid Red because that was Brick. And Brick has the Red that has a different name. Or maybe Brick was the name of the Red and none of the characters. That's the Stupid Red. Because there's another character. That dude. And he writes on a Red. And the Red has a name. So I called the Red Stupid Red, even though it wasn't Stupid Red. Because normally Stupid Red is the red that sits around doing nothing. It's really its name. It's really called Stupid Red. Buy this. If you don't, you should be sad.
For today's Indie World. We hope you enjoyed today's
Well,
showcase.
I mean, it wasn't like a game that
Big thank you to our
was
TV
bad, but it also wasn't like...
games for Nintendo
I mean,
Switch.
Pico Park 2, I won't play it myself, but it will give me hours of entertainment. So let's see, let's see what the other partners have cooked up. Thing is, they said, I mean, okay, but actually I started 5 minutes before. I was like looking at my timer, like it said 24 minutes. It was like, wait, we have only 60 minutes for the partner direct, but I started 5 minutes earlier, so I'm stupid. Okay, let's see. I mean, my Sims will come up, maybe an epic Mickey trailer again. because that's coming out soon. But aside from those things,
Hello, everyone.
no idea what to
Welcome
expect.
to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase.
Okay,
In this presentation, we'll be focusing on Nintendo Switch games launching in the second half of 2024.
What about the
from
3DS?
Publishing and development partners. Okay, let's get into the headlines.
okay, let's see. What do we have here?
Games are far
Tetris.
easier to place.
It's gonna be Tetris Effect. Well, oh, Tetris Collection. Will it have Tetris 2?
Anniversary of Tetris with a compilation of historic games.
Tetris Forever.
Experience the 1988 Famicom
Like,
version of
there was a
Tetris.
Tetris 3 with hats, I think. Or was it Tetris 2?
Chain combos using
Okay,
explosions.
Tetris 3 was the one with the
Tetris 2
hats.
plus bombless.
Let's see if it has the hat game.
Use special moves to win in Tetris Battle Gaiden. And more. in this
It has
interactive
Tetris
museum,
3, Super Tetris
including the
3.
games shown here.
Tetris, that's the one I meant. Like, Tetris isn't Tetris 3 then, but it came out before Tetris 3. It was like,
Between gameplay
I guess it was kinda supposed to be Tetris 3. Or maybe I'm totally wrong. You can insult me if I was wrong about it.
History of Tetris and its key players.
The thing is, I would have kinda liked it if they
Drops onto the Nintendo Switch system
put on
this
more.
year.
You know, it seemed like it was only
The NES version of Tetris is
very
coming to
older ones, like from the Super
Switch
Nintendo and
this
NES.
winter.
The best version of Tetris is still the DS game, I think.
And be on the lookout
And I also enjoy Tetris 99, but nowadays there's only some geeks online that will crush your butthole
Speed into the unknown.
with... I don't know the game, but I wanted to say it with Jack and Dexter, because Jack uses a hoverboard in his second game, doesn't he?
After receiving a mysterious distress signal,
It kind of reminded me of it because of the Western,
to reunite with your beloved.
the sand, even though that was mostly a Jack 3 thing, like Jack 2 had the city, but then Jack 3 kind of went into a more sand style environment. Or was it only for the racing game?
Traversal skills. Along the way, you'll face enemies
But yeah,
in
this
melee
doesn't
combat.
really, speak to me.
By unlocking skills and combining different abilities, you can find more creative ways to overcome foes. You can also customize the hoverboard to match your riding style.
Yeah,
Solve puzzles and gather resources to boost
I don't
your
know.
speed, steering, gravity, and more.
Doesn't speak to me.
You're racing through terrain at high speeds.
It kind of makes me think, why did he do those tricks?
The hoverboard will be there to help you.
Like, just to look
No
cool?
stone unturned as you explore every corner of this vast planet. You never know what or who you'll find.
Sandworm.
Overdrive launches as a timed exclusive
I
on
mean,
Nintendo Switch next year.
they did look trash, but it just didn't make anything in my body feel like, yeah, I need to get that. Goat Simulator Remastered.
Island of San Angora.
Oh, it's Goat Simulator 3 actually. Like, didn't they announce Goat Simulator 1 remaster? I was like, wait, this does not look like a remaster. This looks like the original PlayStation 3 version. And, well,
Join a yoga class, antagonize the locals.
you know, I already said this today, but most ports are best enjoyed not on the Switch.
Unlock customization options from fashionable nonsense like floral shirts. and
But at least, they're not afraid to show this off. They're not afraid. They know people will make fun of this. People will look at this and think, how, like,
style by the horn.
it does look like Goat Simulator 1 on the PlayStation 3. Like, unironically. I recently played that this year even.
Online or couch co-op.
Or was it last year? Mostly last year, I think.
Hoof it, because the digital version of Goat Simulator
Later
3 will
today,
way onto Nintendo eShop
in
later
15
today.
FPS.
The physical version of the game launches on Nintendo Switch this November.
I need to wait then.
Here's a rapid-fire mix of first reveals and game updates coming to Nintendo
First
Switch.
reveals? What could it be? Okay, it's a little bit too rapid. Oh, wow! Wait, a remake of the first Trails in the Sky? Wait, was it already announced? Like, the thing is, it kind of loses a bit of its charm from the old style. I didn't know if that was already announced. I mean, they would announce it in a bigger way than just 5 seconds in a... Stalker on the Switch! Ooh. It's kind of neat. But then it makes you ask yourself, why would I play it when Armageddon What about Worm 3D? Port that over to the Switch. Disney, Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Yippie, new in-game event. The Lion King, Jack Skellington.
Make Bikini Bottom your playground.
Wait, is this gonna be a new SpongeBob game? Like, the title made it sound like you're building a theme park. It's Patrick.
This is Patrick, the silly sea star
Lol.
from SpongeBob SquarePants stars in this
You know,
physics-based sandbox adventure.
I don't want to be that guy, but I think every Patrick out there can relate to going to school and hearing a lot of Patrick jokes when your name was Patrick when SpongeBob was a big thing.
Or even blowing
It
up
totally didn't happen to
Mrs.
me.
Puff's rage room. Experiment with items you find, from exploding pies.
I mean, this looks kinda a little bit like fun, but not more than $30 fun.
And he's not the only familiar face here.
Gary,
Comical challenges from
SpongeBob, Sandy, Squidward, Tadeo's Tentacle, Mrs. Puff. Where's Mr. Krabs?
Step into Patrick's shorts and the inner machinations of his mind.
I mean,
When SpongeBob
again, for $20,
SquarePants,
probably a
the
decent,
launches
fun
on
game for
Nintendo
SpongeBob
Switch
fans,
October 4th.
if you're young.
Pre-orders begin later today. on
I am
Nintendo
pre-ordering it right now, as we're speaking.
eShop. Ready for your very own personal trainer?
The thing I wanted to say, is this Project WAP? But, oh my lord. Like, the 2D
The latest entry in the fitness boxing series is punching
banner kind of made it look like a new Project WAP game, for people who even played that. I think it was Feel the Magic in other countries. Like, Project WAP was like the DS game. Like, it has this style where the girl is just a white girl with like the silhouette of her clothes, and you have to win over her heart by doing challenges with these stylish like wobbing things.
Try going the distance.
That would have made me kind of happy. Isn't there like a Hatsune Miku version of this game?
Drills. You'll practice with your instructor at your own pace.
Like, why would I play this if I can play this with Hatsune Miku?
Sit Fit Boxing, you can complete exercise programs while seated.
No, get up.
Training experience.
Stay up.
30 brand new songs are included.
Baby, one more time. Danger Zone.
So 6 instructors, including 2 new ones.
Well, I like
You
the
can change their hairstyles.
bot.
Them motivate you as you work toward your goals.
Well,
Fitness Boxing 3, your personal trainer.
can't you just do this in front of a YouTube video?
December 5th. This is going to be a match.
Fatal Fury against Street Fighter.
8 Capcom fighting games are brawling their way
Wait,
up
that's
to
the-
Nintendo Switch in one collection.
Wait, is it the collection that
Here's the complete roster of games.
was this
Capcom versus SNK, Millennium
the one they
Fight
recently
2000
announced
Pro.
with like I want to take you for a
Capcom
ride?
versus SNK 2.
That's the one everyone loves, right? Like, I don't know. I'm not into fighting games.
Project
Please don't.
Justice,
That's the girl from Rival School.
Capcom Fighting Evolution.
Like, I'm not into fighting games. Please don't.
Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper.
People loved it. I mean, I don't know about the upper
Plasma
part.
Sword, Nightmare
No
Hellstar,
way. Plasma Sword.
Power Stone,
Power Stone. Power Stone 2.
Power Stone 2.
Holy shit. People are gonna buy this collection just because of Power Stone. I swear. People love to jug off these games. Like, they say, best fucking Dreamcast games ever made. Like, I can already see people who are into fighting games or 3D fighters. Probably, you know, they were sitting there thinking, oh, yeah, decent collection. Yeah, okay, decent collection. And then Power Stone, bam, suck. Go to the store, buy it immediately.
Next year.
Like, I'm pretty sure.
Jump into the fray when
Oh, that's,
Marvel vs.
yeah, that's the one
Fighting
that I
Collection
meant.
Arcade Classics.
That they recently
Throws
announced.
its way onto Nintendo Switch September 12th.
But yeah, you know, I can already see the reactions to Power Stone.
Nintendo eShop.
Like, every Dreamcast fan just jumped up with joy, I think.
November 22nd.
Like, if you like Dreamcast YouTubers and they make a reaction to this, you watch them and they will come. Probably.
私の声を聞いている遠い時代のあなたへ
Anime. Is this a new Threads? No, it's a mana game. Atelier game? Atelier, not mana, I'm an idiot. It looks like a new Atelier game. Does it mean it's the end of Wiser? I mean, they're kind of showing off her... Oh my lord. That... Switch games in 2024.
神谷にとっては見えるのが正しいこと
It is certainly something to behold.
正しいことって一つじゃな
The
い
thing is, if it's a new Atelier game, which it is probably, the main girl's design doesn't hit as much as Wiser. You know, I mean, the thing is, there has been 3 Wiser games, I think, and eventually you need something new, right? But she just looks generic as hell.
真相を解き明かして
Like, she's a girl with black hair, blue eyes. I think it will. I don't think they will hit. I don't think they will hit the mainstream as much as it did with Wiser. Sorry. And it's not just the sex appeal, but the overall design. Okay, let's see. They're alive. Well, they still didn't say release date. Well, after the big failure of Aikuden, people will finally eat well again. Like, I think it's still amazing how much people chilled for Aikuden Chronicles or whatever it was called, and it was basically a wet fart in the wild. Like, even people who there were like JRPG fans who chilled so hard for it, and then it released, and they gave it good reviews, but then really nothing about it anymore. Dragon Questies. Like, you know, sometimes, like, most of the time, when was it ever so that a spiritual successor actually reached the heights of the original? I need a Wagner for my life. I mean, I played the original Dragon Quest. I'm not through it, but this time it will be beaten. The Castlevania GBA, the S. I just out myself as a fake fan. Punch me, please. Because the GBA games were already a collection. The thing is, I never played a single one of these. I was waiting for this because I hate emulating the S games. I played the GBA collection, nice games, but people say these are the Castlevania Metroidvanias. And if I... Holy shit. That is my Megaton. I need to get that. That is the best thing announced so far, the DS collection. Caesar? George Washington? I have never played a Civilization game because I'm too stupid for this. Well, I already got one game that I want to get. That's already more than I expected. And you know, maybe... No, actually. When you say maybe I want to get like one of those Capcom fighting collections, but... Every time I buy a fighting game, I play it for a bit, then I drop it, and it's like, eh. I bought Street Fighter 6. I actually played it longer than I would normally do, but... Need to get on that. That is a remaster of Tales of Systeria, isn't it? Or another Tales? Okay, that's not Systeria. Like Celia? Race F? I only played Tales of Symphonia. So...
When the protagonist Asbel and Prince Richard meet Sophia's children.
We will always be friends.
Oh, we will always be friends. And then one of them becomes evil. They don't. That's sad. The thing is, the guys look like older, but the girl is like, yeah, I'm 1 inch taller. Jesus Christ, my voice. I mean, the thing is, wasn't the Tales of Symphonia remaster ultra shit? Like, I don't know if I can trust this. Wasn't this the Xbox 360 version? Like, wasn't like one Tales of that was, or was it already remastered? Like, I'm not into the Tales of games. But, you know, I heard the Symphonia remaster was shit, so I hope these will be better. My Sims! I'm gonna be honest, back when I was a kid, I masturbated to the Sims on the left, on the left there. This one, this Sim looks so hot, I jerked off to that. Don't judge me, please. I feel myself being a little bit judged. You're invited. This looks like a mobile game animation. I mean, this really just looks like the Wii game, but on the Switch. Like, it doesn't seem they really upgraded it much. But the thing is, this is one of those games that people would shit on, but the kids who grew up with these games nowadays will tell you these are the best games ever freaking made. That's how you can tell that someone is like 18 or just turned 18. Like, if you go on Twitter right now and look around and says best games ever, those people are actually 18 or 20 by now. No, I don't. I'm a scaredy cat. Don't punch him.
As the newest employee of Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, you'll have plenty of jobs.
Actually, those looks kind of fun.
Helping performers prep for a show in the Pizzaplex salon.
Like, I kind of thought it's just a typical Freddy's game where you sit around and watch the cams. But this actually looks kind of fun. What if this is becoming my first Five Nights at Freddy's game? Damn, she's kind of hot. He's not.
Become a Fazbear entertainment superstar. In Five Nights at Freddy's, help wanted too.
Is this already out on Steam?
This holiday.
This is my October game.
If you're looking for more adventures in the Mega Pizzaplex, help Cassie find her friend and escape the ruins in this free story DLC for Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, launching on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
That went at like literally 5 FPS. Like even Ocarina of Time went at a better frame rate than what I just have witnessed. Just Dance. Epic Mickey rebrushed. I kinda wanna play it. I never played it on the Wii. The weird looking Lord of the Rings game where you can be a hobbit, which I can relate to that because I'm a manlet, but I don't have hair on my feet. What the fuck was that? Did you see? Damn, that was a lot of hair on feet. Select your couch. I did not want to be coached by any of those people, if I'm being quite honest. Bonko Fusion again, the game of the year soon. This will be a hit. They made an Akiba reference. EA Sports Football Club 2015. The thing is, I don't even know which person is on the cover this year. League Horizon. Yeah, the thing is, this looks like it's going to be the end, but there's going to be one more big thing. And what will it be? That's something we have to see. And why I'm kinda... Okay. No way. Monster Hunter something. Okay, it's not Monster Hunter anymore. Is this a new Tales of game then? And for some reason I thought like Monster Hunter Story 3, but I don't think those are Monster Hunter monsters.
Welcome to the eastern nation of Azuma.
But I think there's a new IP then.
Calamity struck. The energy sources known as runes.
Oh, Wound Factory.
And the land fell into decline.
Oh, wasn't it announced, but they didn't show any gameplay? Oh, they did show gameplay of that, right?
Step into a bigger adventure than ever before.
I think it's like a spin-off, right? Was this like the new... Like, they announced 2 new Wound Factory games. Like, one without farming. This has farming. Or maybe that's like a super... Like, a spin-off, like... You know, the Pokemon games, like, hey, we're in the past now.
These treasures and your Earth Dancer abilities.
But maybe this finally be a good Moon Factory game again. Not saying that 5 was super duper bad, but...
Region to cultivate fields, construct houses, and more to
houses.
And establish prosperity.
Nix looks cute. I want to have a farming fix again. There we go with our farming quota, right? Like every Nintendo Direct nowadays needs at least one farming game.
May lie in wait. Harness your Earth Dancer abilities to confront them and restore certain monsters to their human form.
Kappa. I hope the monsters turn into hot girls.
As you settle into village life,
I'm gonna marry this guy. I'm gonna marry her. I'm gonna marry him. I'm gonna marry her. I'm gonna marry him.
Friendship or even romance. Who knows? A wedding could even be on the horizon.
Wow. Love blooms in the
It's a
air
beloved series reimagined.
and on the battlefield. Damn, she's cute. I need to marry. Okay, game bought. Pink-haired girl spotted. Pink-haired girls immediately married. Bought. Yeah, bought. We ordered.
Next will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
Oh no, my heart is pumping. Yakuza on the Switch.
Immerse yourself in the story that started the epic saga in Yakuza Kiwami.
Is Kiwami 1? Just... No, they're gonna be like, haha, but there's also Yakuza 0. There's also Yakuza Kiwami 2.
Young girl on the run.
No, maybe not.
Two individuals whose fates intertwine. Set in Kamurocho, Japan's
I mean,
largest entertainment district.
just the... I mean, maybe they're gonna do the classic, haha, we port one game to see how it does, and if it does well, more. Or they will just say like, oh, it sold well, but not too well.
In real-time combat. Fight bare
Um,
knuckle, or arm yourself with
you know,
makeshift weapons and go up against anything in your way. There are also plenty of distractions to be found in Kamurocho.
are they gonna show the television girls?
Break from brawling every once in a while.
Yeah, I don't think Nintendo would probably do that. They wouldn't just go like, hey, you know what, here, you can watch softcore
Discover
actresses.
how the epic series began when Yakuza Kiwami launches on Nintendo.
I mean, I could have already played the first one on my Nintendo Wii U. That's something nobody remembers anymore. Like that there was the Nintendo Wii U Yakuza Collection 1 and 2, and maybe that was Wii 2. I think it was 1 and 2 though. But yeah, I mean, again, didn't expect anything really. Well, I didn't really expect anything. I didn't really got anything too much, but I also didn't really got like under-delivered. Like one thing that over-delivered, the S collection of not Yakuza, of Castlevania. With that said, I don't even want to, say too much because there's not that much more to talk about. It was okay, not bad, not trash, not, it was okay. Like on a scale from 1 to 10, it would be a 4, which sounds like bad, but it was, I'm just a person that rates highly and hard, So with that said, I hope you have a good day, and maybe you found some games in there, or maybe you don't. But obviously, we will see us again for the next Nintendo Direct soon.